So, you're interested in starting a YouTube channel? What's keeping you? I've got 3 reasons why you should start now, as in like tonight. Let's get started. Number 1 is get rich quick. That's what you wanted to hear, right? Building a revenue generating machine is probably the most obvious and strongest incentive to create a YouTube channel. Am I right? Like, it could happen. And if you found this video through a search, especially a search with words like start YouTube channel, you probably had to filter out from dozens or hundreds of other YouTubers who are making claims about how they monetized their channel or how they got tens of thousands of subscribers quickly. And that's cool. Like, I am glad that it's working. I can tell you, right now, I have 21 subscribers, and I am still looking forward to the day when one of my videos can get 100 views. It's a 1 with 2 zeros after it. By YouTube standards, I'm well on my way to making my first dollar. So far, my progress has me at 2%. Here's the bottom line. Money is a great incentive, and I'm not going to pretend that I don't care about it. But I list this as my first reason primarily so I can dismiss the elephant from the room and focus on reasons that are more important today before you've acquired the success that YouTubers dream of. In fact, I'm going to strip it of its status as number 1 right now, because if you start a YouTube channel today, you're not going to start making money today. It's a nice carrot to be sure, but I'd rather focus on the more immediate benefits of starting a YouTube channel. The real number 1. I was a classroom teacher for 10 years. Other teachers told me that if I really wanted to hone my craft, I should film my lessons and then watch myself so I can see myself through the eyes of my students. This is advice that I never really took people up on, primarily because I just don't like watching myself. Note the distinction. I don't mind being in front of other people and having them watch me, but watching myself, not for me. To create for YouTube, I must watch myself. And not only watch, but analyze. I use the analytics in YouTube Studio to see how people respond to me and specifically when they navigate away from my channel. Then I review those moments to see how I can improve and increase engagement. It also allows me to experiment, making small changes in each video to see how I can increase retention. It's also why I'm aware that I've already said 11 sentences on this topic, and I'm only going to allow myself 1 more before moving to the next. It's amazing how much you can learn about your own communication style by creating content on YouTube. Number 2. They say the best way to learn something is to teach it yourself. Coming from education, I would definitely vouch for this. But it appears to be true when you produce content as well. Do you think you have strong political opinions now? Do you think you're good at woodworking? Do you think you are knowledgeable about the best management practices? Are you intuitive about investing in the stock market? Or are you especially proud of your enormous board game collection? Great. It's one thing to be good at something, but quite another to be able to strip it down to its basic principles and put it into a format that's accessible and engaging for anyone. For me, it's not just the exercise of writing these scripts that teaches me. I also learn through the passive work of just going about my day and jotting down ideas as they come to me. I currently have 10 video ideas waiting to be produced. That's 10 opportunities to solidify something that otherwise would have been just a fleeting thought. For me, it's both enriching and addicting, really. And finally, number 3, YouTube is a means to an end. Think about it. Do you think creating a YouTube channel will be the greatest thing you've ever achieved? It's not a channel that I'm trying to build. It's not a channel that you should be trying to build. It's a personal brand. Personally, I want to build businesses. So my YouTube channel, my Twitter, my website, they're all just my attempt to establish a foothold in online communities. For example, right now I'm a co-owner of a startup called Mastery Portfolio. We build tools for teachers and learners, so I'm very interested in propagating a discussion about what the most important things are in education today. But this is also my personal brand, so it's not just me tweeting about education around the clock, but also sharing the things that I'm interested in on a personal level and building a community around that. So what is it that you want to do? Whatever it is, it can only be made better by a strong personal brand. Your greatest accomplishment may still be 5, 10, or 20 years down the road, but it will launch off of the foundation you build today. So you better get started. So look, I know that YouTube may not actually be for everyone. Maybe you blog or tweet or coach or teach. You can get the same benefits from the things that I've mentioned from those activities, but you also chose to click this video, which demonstrates that you have at least some curiosity in using this as your medium. If it is, and you go down this course, there are some great resources on YouTube. I'll link to some in the description below. If you liked this video or it inspired you, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also, there's another video I have called New YouTuber. It's actually a parody, but it's pretty good. And if you've been watching other videos along the nature of starting a YouTube channel, I think you'll get a lot of the jokes in it. Anyway, check it out. It's over here. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter at neverbeenbetter or read the blog at neverbeenbetter.com. Thanks for watching.